Okay, we're finally in here. Let me share my screen again as per and get into it. So back on the charts here, but right before we get into it, I just want to go over a couple of psychological things that I've had to work on recently, where I've found that one of the biggest things to do is take a lot of risky trades. Where yesterday I took another trade on Bitcoin, went to sleep expecting it to go to the moon. Let's see here, and it did. Okay, whatever. I'm not fucking annoyed. So I think I got in somewhere down like here for a buy. Yeah, got in somewhere like here with my stop at like there, expecting it to go to the moon. And yeah, I got stopped out, only to then see it go further up after some shit like that, right? And I saw it go up a couple hundred, like literally as I placed the trade, it maybe went up like 400 or 500, and I'd already made 1.2k yesterday, and I was like, "Ooh, do I just sell out?" And I was like, "No, you're pretty sure that it keeps bouncing off of this zone. It swept liquidity twice. You're like, it's gonna go up." And then I think I just had my entry wrong, and I got stopped out, and yada yada. And it was like, and the fact I was taking that trade at like 4:30, which is outside of my time, and I was only doing it because I was so desperate to make money. Like I'd made 1.2k that day. That was 1.78% of my account. That was like a really good day. And then I just went and wiped it all out by going, yeah, but if I take this trade, like right now, like I didn't wait for a good time. I just said I want money now. And then what ended up happening, I fucked it. And it's why am I trying to do making money now? Because I'm running out of money in my real life. Because trading, even though I show you like, oh, here's me making 1,200, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. Where I'm doing that on a funded account that I've not passed yet. So any money that I make there isn't money that I can withdraw until I meet certain credentials, until I meet certain rules. And I think if you're on the same boat as well, where you try to make the money, but that's your only source and you're living off of savings, or I don't know, you don't have a job or whatever, the same as me, where that becomes your full time pressure now of make this work or you're fucked, or you've got to go back for another job. And for me this morning, I was doing some research and I was trying to weigh up the pros and cons of going back and getting another job, because I'm like, if not, it puts the pressure on you to make the money trading, and that just forces you to take bad trades. So I was weighing up the pros and cons of things like remote work. I'm a qualified engineer, so going back to an engineering job, going back to my old engineering job, or I used to do bar work, so like going back to bar work, so you're talking to people, or maybe doing freelance stuff. That was the fifth option. So like content or whatever, just so you've still got control of your schedule. Oh, and hold that note. What we got here? Oh no, GJ. Okay, well this could be good. Going for a short on GJ. Yeah, this is exactly what we're looking for. Swept liquidity. Oh, that is perfect there though. That's big liquidity sweep. And even though you do get a break of structure below here, where are we? 15 minute. Come on. Oh, I've just zoomed out so much. Look, even though you do get a candle closure below, because it then comes back up, that's just sweeping liquidity here, so it can push the market up even higher. And I wouldn't actually be surprised right now if this broke through the top here. How would our GBP from yesterday? Yeah, well, there you go. No, sorry, AUD. Oh, it wouldn't have gone up the full way, but if we'd have held, we'd have actually made a lot of money. GBP making new highs today. So let's change that for a bullish break structure. Pull that into here. Yep, definitely 50 minute. What the fuck? Pull that into there. Get rid of that. Swing low. Where do we do the swing low? Obviously the lowest point that led to the break structure for the swing stuff. Where's the swing high after a significant retracement? So I asked my mentor yesterday, what is a significant retracement? Because I was like, well, different things. And he said you can do like a fixed range method, or the second one is you can try and determine it from like experience and stuff and be like, that's about it. So let's see, GBP 56 pips. So what is that going to be? Maybe I'll make that my rule for GBP USD of that's just how much I'll trade on it. Anyway, there's our swing high, like that. Let's draw a range. Not what we're doing. And I still can't even draw that right. Nice. Go that down to the bottom. Okay, there we go. So what we're looking for here, we're probably going to, well, not probably, we are going to trade with the trend. I'm not at the point I want to be trying to do reversals and working at key, like, just too much mental energy right now for me. So what we're going to do is, one delete that, GBP, Euro, and gold. We want to be waiting for this probably to come down to a 15-minute key level on GBP, which would be right here. Any other ones? This seems to be quite a good level here. How far would that go up? It's like that's the only relevant thing we'd probably target. So what we'll do, set alert just above that, and then we wait. And I'm quite happy with that for GBP. GBP Euro, basically the same thing. Yeah, it's like if you're gonna trade Euro, like like these are basically, yeah, they're always basically the same thing. They're intertwined. They're both, as I've said yesterday, stable European currencies with the US dollar as their like thing to the base thing. You know what I mean? Words. Oh, gold's making all-time highs. And look at us down here thinking that if it came back down, it would be a buy, and it was like up, down. Because what does the market always do? Consolidation, up, consolidation, down, consolidation, up, consolidation, probably down, consolidation. And then if you're really unsure of it, you can just zoom out and be like, okay. Even here, it's like up, consolidation, down, consolidation, up, consolidation, down, consolidation, up, consolidation, down, consolidation, up, consolidation, down, up, 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 down. It just moves in the exact same way. It's just been in this little swing structure for quite a while here. Not moving that much. Like I always think of like a spring being compressed, where it's all just kind of stuck in this one little bit here. Whereas here, look, it's fully unfurled. And maybe this has been what we needed to kind of break out of here. And we jump down to the 15-minute. That now becomes your bullish breaker structure. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I want. Nice. That was all previous zones that I thought I'd be seeing resistance at. So if I was going to get into buys and sells, I could target it. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Bullish breaker structure. Okay, so where's our new swing low? Well, it's the lowest point that led to the breaker structure within that range, which would be right there. Nice. Where's our swing high? Significant retracement. What do we usually want with gold? I would say about 100 pips. It's like, has this retraced 100 pips yet? No, it's gone back to, oh, would that be 230? Shit, yeah, I'm just that's in that 230 in that case. Then you could probably say that's a significant retracement. Okay, well, I'm happy enough to make that my swing high for now. In that case, you'll be looking for shorts today for sells on gold, unless you kind of be expecting it, like as long as you get your entry model up here. Because look, it keeps respecting this same zone on the 15-minute. Yeah, it comes into here. Damn, it's in it now. Okay, well, I guess you know what we're selling. Euro USD, GBP. That's also very close to coming to buy zone. AUD seems to be respecting this zone. Oh no, is it this one up here? Yeah, this is the one it seems to be respecting. Goes past this one. Don't want that. Past that one. Past that one. Past that one. Yeah, you got one good sell, Callum. Well done. One good buy. Little zones, everything drawn up. So you would expect, yeah, it just continually seems to be when it comes into here. So we could get a sell on AUD. That would be cool. And then we could probably target, where does it seem to be constantly respecting? What, down here? 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 This zone here, it seems to be. What is it? It's reacting off of that? Yeah. That little wick there. Yeah, like wicked into that, came back up. Okay. That's like a really extreme zone. Okay, so that's that one marked up. AUD, all we need to see now is the entry model in 1 minute, which, what is our entry model? Consolidation, which would be right here, plus liquidity sweep, plus fractal market shift. And what have we just had here? If I turn this off, that, go full screen, make it easy to see. Here is your consolidation Y. Oh, because what is the market doing? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Like it's kind of just hitting the same bit here. You could even call that double tops there, where it's then coming through, sweeping that sharp V-shaped reaction. So what do we need to see now? Either clean break here. I'm happy with that being our liquidity sweep. Quick V-shaped reaction down into the mitigation zone. Then afterwards it's came up. What would we need to do then? Down. At that point, either down back to this zone, or when it comes up, what you might see is it doesn't do it all in one move. It reacts off of up here. Like, see that? It would react off of there, come down, then break through. And then when it comes back down, you use the little zone here that was the move up last time. And that now becomes your flip zone. And then that is what will cause the big boy move to the upside. And that was where we would enter. So that's the two entry models I'm comfortable with right now. And we just wait and see if that plays out. The reason we don't just go, oh, look, it's in the zone where last time when it came in here, it went down, and let's get in for a sell, it's because, okay, fair enough, you could do that if you're like really risky. What the fuck's that? What the fear with that is, though, eventually that's going to break through. How do we know? Well, it's done it before with this bit right here where it went, oh, test, 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 boom, right through. Well, right now this one seems to be testing quite a lot, and it's like, until, well, we are in London session, so you could just have some big hedge funds going, yep, I want the price of that going up. Where like stuff like that is probably more common, of like once you've got so much bullish momentum, it just breaks through previous highs. And that's at the point where you wanted to get in for a buy here, wait for it, and then it would go further up. Honestly, this is the most important stuff. You just need to be so dialed in on where you think the market's going. Once you study this shit day in, day out, and you've got such a high level of market conviction of like, I know where it's going. Here. But let me check SNX. Nice. I've just recently invested in this, as I said, and that is at hitting all time lows. I think I bought in yesterday at like that time here, when it was just so fucking far down. And then Coinbase as well. I'm thinking of investing in pretty soon. It's just little side things. Anyway, GBP. Oh, that is looking interesting here. Maybe go for a sell on GJ. Bitcoin. Oh my god, yeah, if it got a proper entry yesterday, like even there it's like sweeps liquidity, sweeps it again, double bottom, then goes up. It's like, I've seen that before. What we got here? Yeah, waiting for AUD, GBP, same shit, waiting on that. Yeah, everything's actually like right around zones I'm interested in here. Let's see what you're up to here. Oh, or maybe sweep liquidity down, unless that is now, to be fair, this isn't really my entry model. This is now showing we're making higher highs and higher lows. It's going to go up, which isn't the best for getting into sell positions. And also, it seems to be respecting this zone here quite a lot, where it's like, yeah, maybe it could go down forever, just like it done like before with this big move. I would rather secure profits because it's like, say I get in for, say I thought this was like, oh, double bottom, it's gonna go down forever, and then I went, okay, let's get in for a sell here, that just above my zone, yada yada yada. Okay, times 3, and it's like there. At that point, I could have been out. Look, I would have just made my money. I'd have been really happy. And then imagine I went, oh yeah, but the other day in GPY, no, AUD, USD, I was in here, and if I just held that, I'd be a millionaire by now. And it's like, is it though? I think that's as well where, would you rather a guaranteed £1,200 or swing for the fences for 8k 1 out of 5 times, but that 1 out of 5 times you kind of make everything back. You go like, fuck yeah, I'm the best. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay, I'm quite happy with this here, where that's looking like our liquidity sweep on the 1 minute here. Looks like a little magnet on. Really good liquidity sweep there. Very good, every liquidity sweep down again. Then fractal, my range is not working here. Market shift would be above. That is your most recent high, because look, up, and then it's like down, down, down. Yeah, that is your most recent fractal high. We need a break above that before I consider doing anything. And what you might find here is this is actually a little bit of a buy zone here. Might be option 2. And I've chose the pivot candle here, but if it does just come through and break through this, then I'd be pretty happy. I love how volatile gold can feel at times, where it just like shoots up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, so we didn't get the fractal market shift, but it is when it's coming into that range. And then what you might find is like it wicks down here a little bit and then comes back up, and that is entry model number 2, where I used to not be able to enter trades at this point because I would go, unless it goes down, sweeps liquidity, clean break your structure, and then all the way back down, like I can't enter. And it was a case of like, yeah, that was just because I only had one entry, and there's actually 3 entry models that I'm studying at the moment. And I think the fourth one is like so much. The third one, sorry, the fourth is so many more confluences and stuff like that as well. Yeah. And this is why you don't get in unless your entry model is made, because now it's looking more like a case of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What does that mean? That we're still in an uptrend, which means that this might keep going up and up and up, because look, it's like here's where it stopped before. You can usually expect the same stuff again. And I'll get that out of the way, because obviously I never took that trade. That was just me showing what could have been. No, GB. What we're looking for? Oh, we're looking for buys here. It's not hit our zone. AUD also hasn't. Oh, but look at that. Massive downwards reaction right there. That would have been nice to catch. Although that's probably like a bad fallacy of me being like, oh, if only I'd have. That's not being respected. Okay. Definitely could be looking for a sell here. Are we classing that as a liquidity sweep? Like down? Comes. Nah, it doesn't come back up, because look here, down, lower, lower. You need it to come back up to then sweep down. Like that's all just one big low movement. Unless we're classing that as the liquidity sweep here, then here's your sharp V-shaped reaction, and then it's closed above your high here. Yeah, that's valid actually. And we've just had a double that's your market breaker structure and market shift. Okay, I would say that right there is your flip zone, where it's like, yeah, it came into here. But what happened? That candle came in. That big one caused it to retrace back up. That becomes your flip zone here. And now we can get in for a short. Target 3. I'll even go as far as putting that way back there. Okay, just need a little retracement here. Calling the MetaTrader on my FTMO one. Oh, I didn't even have GJ in my recent pairs. it's GBP, JPY. All I'm doing is doing this on MetaTrader. GBP, JPY, go to the chart. And now, this red area here should be how much? Well, right now I'm in a significant, well, not significant, I'm like a 3K drawdown on a £70,000, $100,000, £70,000 account. So I want that to be, sell limit is at 208,659. 659 with my stop loss above it at 28687. That one's actually so tight. It's £25, so this is gonna be another one that's like 30 or some shit. Yeah, 30 seems okay, minus 388 with a TP at 28575. Making 1.2k place. Okay, we're in. 28659. Six, eight, seven for the stop loss. 6, 5. Okay, modify. And then what I'll do as well is I've got a Telegram chat and I'll just stick that in. Well, like if I'm making it, may as well help other people out. Okay, and then let's just see if that gets made. The only other thing here is I could be possibly looking at this in too small of a time frame. Mm. Am I? Yeah, because look, it's like if I was on the 5 minute now, this looks totally different where it's like liquidity sweep up, fractal breaker structure here, and then does that become the bit that I change from? Right, mate, how we doing? Buenas noches. Oh, wait, buenos dias. It was a long night.
It actually doesn't look like it's like from there because you wake up and you're like, it's all down.
Yeah.
Usually on the house when we open the blinds or anything, it's like,
Yeah, you just go, oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so I just need it to wipe down. Maybe. Oh, shit. I mean, I still know it's going to react off of this because, like, every other time it seems to come into this zone, it just, like, comes in, goes down, comes in, goes down. I just don't know if I've fucked up in the entry here. How would it look? Unless I just leave it to play out here. Unless this candle here, the last down move, seems to be what it's reacted off of. Yeah, perfectly. That's reacted off of that. And then, what would it be? This one is what it's reacted off. Yeah, it seems to be this candle. Look at the second it came, it was still going up. It came into here and then shot back down again. Unless it is actually, this is where I need to get better at marking this stuff up. If it's like that candle there, and then you could say, well, it swept above that one and then came down. And it was just at the wrong bit. So that's actually my entry. GBP USD. Turn on for buys. Oh, nice. In fact, what am I doing as well? That is actually the zone. We're still getting lower lows and stuff. Yeah. Nah, I think I need to modify that. Okay, so what's our new range buy at 208,605? Stop loss is at 633 and take profit is at 521. Okay. So hopefully that should tap us in at any moment. Should I even have that like just beyond that? That feels a little bit safer maybe. Oh, damn. This is where I feel like I'm just fucking chasing my tail here. I go like, oh, can I please get an entry? Please. Yeah, what was that stop that got triggered again? What we on GBP USD, which is basically the same as Euro USD. Yeah, but it's not actually gone into the zone yet, so I'm just gonna have to put another stop. Yeah, on the 50-minute here, what we got? Yeah, it's like wicking down towards that range and then just going, nah, not today. Gonna put it like right on the zone then. Okay, GBP. Why have we got 2 for GBP USD? One three three two, 1339. No, buddy, that's long gone. That's not a scalping trade. How's gold looking? I know we were looking at sales earlier on that. And it's approaching this upper limit here. Okay, nice. Oh, what you might find now is this is liquidity building up here. Look, it's just going to be a big range. We need the sweep. And where would the sweep be? Just a little bit higher. Yeah, this is actually looking really good now for like this will be the region where a sell could happen. Something just like that where it wicks above. Everyone here who's going, oh look, it's coming back up, getting buys in. Where do they put their stop loss? aka sell order. They put it below here. Oh, GBP or AUD. No, yeah, it was GBP. No, GBP, JPY. You fucking cunt. Oh, I hate my life. I hate. Because if I just had it a little bit below, it would be just in such good profit right now. Okay, is this me with the entries or what? Like, whose fault is this? I need someone to blame. Could I have done anything different? Liquidity sweep here. Break structure. Then you're going above, well, let's see where previous highs are here. Low, lower, 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 lower. Yeah, the previous high is here. Once you get above here, you're guaranteed that it'll come back in. That is your flip zone there. Unless that should have been my entry here of, but it hadn't crossed. It's only after it goes to this candle here. Now you're looking for valid entries. Okay, we're coming back down. We're coming back down. Calm down, people. Calm down. I'm actually going to amend it to that right there. That feels like a lot more safe. 208. And that's still a 3, yeah. 208,605 for entry. And then 639 for stop loss. And then 503 modify. So how's the profit and loss stuff looking now? Lose 488, not the worst, not the best. Make 1467. Okay, so 488, how much is that of the account? 488 divided by £70,000 times 100 is 0.69% that we're risking. 1% is like when I'm at 70, and then now that we're dropping further down, because if we go and also, yeah, ChatGPT, what a savior, what a great guy. Reload page. What? No, just tell me how much money I've got. Come on. Here we go. Balance 66,000. Shit. Count metric? Yeah, count metrics. 66,000 left. I've just been on like massive drawdown and stuff. And then you can see yesterday should have been a positive day. There was that one big trade, and then I took that fucking retarded one on Bitcoin afterwards. And it was up as well, and it was only like a 2 lot size one, and I was like, fuck me, like fuck my life. And then it just means that today, even if we get one big trade, we're just up for the month. I think that's my biggest fuck up of like some days I make some days I lose. And yesterday would have been my best trading day this month, and I had to fuck it up all because I got greedy. Days like that as well was getting greedy. I think that's honestly my biggest thing of like, if I just had one good trade and I just went, oh, that's nice, we made the money, let's chill out, guys. Like, it just makes it so much easier. Bitcoin, we're not even looking at. AUD, we're not looking at. GBP keeps getting triggered. And gold, come on. Let's go back up to the 50-minute here on gold. Swing low, I'm pretty happy that that's my swing high up there. Let's see. Yeah, swing high here. Nice, there's my range. Not a box, I want the actual buy areas, sell areas. Okay, nice. Swing high, swing low. GV. I really hope there's one that's in like just a really nice one here. Not that one. Fucked up on that one. Why didn't I write swing high here? Swing high. There we go. Whatever. That just annoys me seeing that. I could probably leave an alert over the weekend, and then if I see that, GBP USD. Oh damn. Okay. Is that on the one? Fucking hell! One big hedge fund manager, and I bet you Euro USD is dropping as well. Oh, so that's a UK only thing then. Interesting. And just like that, you've mitigated the zone. And that's where it gets interesting when like euro and the pound differ now. That's where it can be good to trade different ones. Yeah, 15-minute, what we're looking for here. Again, probably sells. Like it's still going up, down, or maybe that's actually in the retracement now. Honestly, until it becomes more stable, I'm not really bothered. Oh my god, I'm here for the move. GBP, JBY. What, like, who hates me? Oh my god. I was just writing in the chat. I hate my life. Never got entered, smashed through TP. Love it. Buy zone, sell zone, buy, sell, buy, sell. Sell, buy, sell. Mm, mm. Okay, well that's all been invalidated. Nice. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Is there honestly anything I could have done here? Because this one annoys me so much when I'm like, okay, I was right, I knew it was going to go down. You know, you look on the higher time frame shit and it's like, it's just came into a point where the last time it was here, it shot down. You're like, it's going to go, and it goes, and then you're like, fuck my life. I keep doing this shit in the morning. I come on, I just go, like, I know where it's going to go. Oh, damn it. Okay, back to basics. Liquidity sweep. Where? Here, maybe? Oh, one. I just want my info line. Get the fuck. What we on here? Oh, a whole 0 viewers. Nice. Battery's still holding out, not bad. What could I have done here though? Comes into this flip zone here. If we're calling that the flip. Oh, this would have to be the significant zone here. Come into it. Maybe in future we just do it's a 2 candle thing. I'm trying to do it off of 1 candle where it's like we'll not use the whole move down. That would have been our zone right there. We'd have got in for the buy and caught that fucking monster. It's shit like that where I don't trade it often, and then you see that they've all got different tendencies and stuff. I would have caught that flip zone, I'd have been good. Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, you can see right there, comes in, sell zone, bounces back down. That then becomes your flip zone, and it's like when it re-mitigates that, and then that would have been our sell here. Okay, what else we got? Gold. Never disappoint me. Oh, liquidity sweep? Question mark. Like, look at the amount of liquidity you're just going to build up here. And then let's just draw. Oh shit, fuck off. A line from here to here. So that was the last one there. And then the black line is the extreme. And then we just need to see which one when it mitigates. It reacts off, look for the entry model, we're good. How you doing, mate? How you doing? trying to make money, fucked up an entry model and just missed out on, GBP, JPY.
When you talk, are you talking to something? Or?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Oh, that's nice.
I just fucked up. Don't worry, nobody's watching, but I knew that this was going down. Like all my work and stuff for today, it showed me it's going down. And then basically it came into this zone and I placed this here thinking it would come back up higher, never triggered my sell, and that would have made 1.4k. And then look how much it's actually gone down. Like,
Yeah,
if it had held at the full weight, it would have made 5.4k.
You exited too early. Right?
No, it never triggered my stop because my entry model was wrong.
Oh,
Because like every pair you trade will be different. So like that's Great British Pound versus the Japanese yen, and it's a little bit less volatile. I'm used to trading gold, which like it'll just make big moves up and big moves down and get me into stuff, but that one never did. I'm about to try and take a sell on gold here.
oh. That's nice.
So I just talk fucking trading autism like 24/7. It's nice though because usually no one's up for like another hour and a half. So usually I just talk to the stream and stuff so that I can like watch it back. So it's actually nice that I've got someone here to just be like, oh baby, yeah, we're going in for a sell on gold. So what's happened here is that it's just broke through previous highs, which is either going to be a break of structure to the upside or more than likely liquidity sweep, which means it sweeps up.
That's probably gonna go down at some point.
We're on the 1 minute time frame here, so we're like so zoomed in, like on the overall stuff.
Yeah, that seems like it's
Yeah.
gonna go down.
We're probably gonna on the overall time frame. Oh, I've not drawn up my. Like premium and discount wise, this is like right at the top of it being gold's quite expensive right now. You'd be expecting it to like take out these highs and then drop like fuck, unless on the overall time frame it's now going to try and target these highs, and this is what the next few minutes will determine. A Friday London open session is like the exact kind of time this will happen. So what we need to see now is like if it keeps creating higher highs, it's just going to go to the moon, and if it keeps coming down, it's going to respect this high. That's liquidity being swept, and now it's going to come down.
Nice.
And I just need to wait and see what it does, and then trade accordingly. And then I've got 5 other pairs that I've got all marked up, got alerts set, just waiting to see what happens.
Cool. Well, I'll get to work as well.
Yeah. And please just sweep liquidity. Let's see how the previous one looked. Yeah, I don't want to get caught out by that shit. Wicks above it comes down, think it's a liquidity sweep, and then it's actually an upwards break of structure. And that one I would have entered in because it would have been liquidity sweep, up, down, market shift. No, I'm not entering on that. Different pair. That one annoys me so much. Let's Go back to the drawing board, leave everything, let it do its thing. Okay, that's kind of shit to trade. Put that at the bottom. GBP, that's what's it doing? Just reacting off of that candle there. That would be your sell zone. Sell zone. Ah, fuck. 15-minute, what we got here. Again, kind of fuck off. Maybe try and go for sales up here. What are they going to learn on Bitcoin? It's not a bad check. Go for this, the sells and try and short it back down to here, or if it comes back down here, go for buys. GBP seems to actually be respecting this here. Big liquidity sweep down, and then should come back up. What's the 1 minute saying? Maybe. Euro, what we got in the 15-minute? Yeah, we'll be looking for sales in this swing structure right now. I mean, that works. That could be a sell here. Let me just check gold before we jump into it. Maybe we'll see what the fuck it's up to in a bit. I don't like this. Like, here would have been your fractal market shift. Just wicks at it. Yeah, just wicks above it. Highs, but now it's like high, low, high, low, high, low. It seems to be that was the retracement, but the overall trend of like upwards is still holding right now. The only one I really liked was that GBP JPY, and I fucking missed it. I guess we just sit and wait now. Sit and watch gold. See what it does. Mm. I'd probably rather do this on the 5 minute. A Euro could be a shout right now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. Again, Bitcoin just doing whatever. Get rid of that. Well, it's now in the discount here, so we could be looking for buys. Now, what was the deal with this? Yeah, it's in no man's land. I'm just going to stop the stream and then wait for it to kind of be in a better position. That one really pissed me off earlier. I never have just sitting about waiting for trades, but we're not lost any money, not made any money, just learned a little bit, which is always good. But can I pause this rather than just end it outright? Oh, well, there we go, just stopped showing the screen. No, I guess I'll just end it then.